Welcome to CJ vs. AJ. I am CJ.
And I'm AJ.
And today we are playing Sunless Sea by, who are the developers?
Failbetter Games.
Yes, by them. They are the makers of...
It was originally called Echo Bazaar, but is now called Fallen London.
Yes, and from what I understand, it's an online, free-to-play, something, point-and-click, story adventure game.
It's sort of a text-based adventure.
Yes, from what you can see, this is similar to that, except it's sort of a Cthulhu-type Victorian...
That was a Cthulhu-type Victorian thing.
Okay, anyway.
This is based in the same world as Fallen London. You are a captain on the Untersee, the sea of underground London, because London, as this says right here, was stolen by bats and is now a mile below the surface.
Alright. So, great start. We're going to figure out what we do. We've never played this before. This is going to be a new Let's Play of ours, so we're just going to get started. Choose a path. Decide who you are and what you're going to do. What you want to be. You are now lodged in a room above the blind helmsman. So this is going to be a lot of reading and us sort of making up shitty voices and, trying to make decisions and see what happens. It seems to be very randomized and based on sort of RPG elements. So who are you? You're a captain. Now you belong to the Untersee. Who were you before? A street urchin. An urchin gang cast you out as you grew too tall. You looked to the sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. That sounds good to me. A poet. No, we're not even going to go for that. Veteran of the campaign of 68. You fought in the invasion of hell. London's army's lost. You survived. Your loot and pension have brought you a command. An ordained priest. You fell from grace. There's nothing left ashore for you. The anonymous benefactor has found its way to you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. A natural philosopher. Alright, that's boring. So I'm either going to be a soldier or a street urchin. Do you have a preference? Street urchin.
I was about to say not the street urchin.
Alright, we're the street urchin. Alright, so alright. Blah, blah, blah. Low cunning on the high seas. Your friend, another Longshanks, knows a little of gunnery. Only a little, but she can help. Talk to him to find out what you want. You now have the gunner.
Wait. Okay. So your friend knows only a little, but she can help. Talk to him to find out why she went to Z. Who? He?
Alright, we are off to a good start on this. Continue. What does winning mean to you? Your father's bones.
Okay, so do you want to find your father who was lost at Z?
Okay, so ambition is your goals of the game.
Right.
Okay. So, your father's bones, I don't give a fuck about my father in real life or this game, so we're not going to go with that. Fulfillment, gather 100 tales, learn all you can of the Z. Write a masterpiece, retire. Alright, we're going to go for wealth.
I would have gone for fulfillment personally, but okay.
No, we're going to go for wealth. We are a poor child, eating dead rats out of the garbage. We want wealth. We don't care about fulfillment. This isn't fucking Aladdin. He wanted wealth too. Alright, anyway. An occurrence. Your objective, ambition, quality is now to retire in a life of luxury. Alright. Last scrap of paperwork.
Read more of this than just,
People don't want to see us read. They want to see us to make decisions. We need fast-paced, captain-like decisions in order to...
This is a story-based game.
Well, if they want the story, they can play it for themselves. This is our Let's Play.
Alright, so what do you want to be called? Do you want to be
called
Madam?
Captain, an irregularity of the Harbour Master. What term do you prefer ashore? I would like... My lord. Call me my lord.
So you're the street urchin who wants to be called my lord.
Yeah, that seems very in line with what a street urchin wants. Alright, so I never really played Fallen London. AJ showed me a bit of it before, but this is the same as that, where it's sort of pick your portrait as to what type of character you want to be.
Yeah, so it's just this little selection of very basic things. You have the ladies, the gentlemen, and then the things, basically.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the little... Phantom of the Opera character. Alright. Deep, dark, and marvelous. What is this?
This is probably... In Fallen London, this would be sort of where you made all your decisions and stuff. So, the different tabs give you different things to do in the world, basically. I don't know how you get to the actual ship portion from here.
Okay. So our objectives are here. Officers in our thing. Left click and assign officers. So our gunnery officers, she doesn't have a name, she's just Longshanks Gunner.
I think these are all you have right now. So you have a mascot.
Oh, a little ferret.
A comatose ferret. It gives you +1 to hearts, whatever that is.
So we kill it and eat its heart?
No.
Okay.
It being there gives you a buff. That happened in Fallen London as well.
Alright, so here's where we buy Oh god, this is so confusing. This is where we buy all of our little, like, gas and ammo and things like that. There's a distinct lack of tutorial in this. It keeps saying, like, oh, click here to disable tutorials. I'm not seeing a tutorial.
Well, I think the box is perhaps the tutorial. Like,
Okay.
if you read it, it might tell you what to do.
Alright, so we have $60. We can't afford anything here, so we're just going to go to the story. So, we can go to our lodgings. I guess this is where you talk to Longshanks here.
Perhaps.
Read the morning papers. Rest in a room above the blind helmsman. I thought we were already there. Oh yeah, they're all locked. Alright, so I guess all we can do is the morning papers to sort of give us an idea of what to do next. We're not going to be reading a lot of the little things here. We're going to be going for a lot of the titles, just to, like, speed this along. Again, this is our Let's Play. This seems to be a very in-depth game with a lot of multiple choices and things like that and directions. This is very much best for you to go off on your own and create your own character. And, you know, this video series is going to be about our reactions and the stupid decisions we make.
Just to say, this is based largely on random occurrences.
Okay.
So you'll have, like, just random story things popping up you have to make a decision on.
So it's a text version of sort of Faster Than Light or something like that. I don't know. Faster Than Light's pretty text-heavy anyway. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead. Alright, news from home. The Echo Bazaar, the enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The Traitor Empress is forbidden singing in the street outside of her palace. The anarchists of the calendar... The fuck? Okay, I don't care.
Try going to the hold on the tab up there.
Okay.
That, I think, is your ship.
Yeah.
So
we got 10 fuel, we got 5 supplies, we got... Okay, so echoes are the currency of the bazaar, so that's the money. Invictus token, I am the master of my fate. You are in unforgiving mode with no save slots beside the basic autosave. You will lose this token if you switch from unforgiving. I never selected unforgiving mode! Okay, so this is now our Let's Play of Unforgiving mode.
Okay, so advice for captains. This provides the advice snippet storylet. Okay, a storylet is what they call the little bits that you get to choose options on and stuff.
Okay.
So somewhere there should be a storylet. Advice for captains. There you go.
Okay, well, we're now in London. So we're going to go to the Admiralty Survey Office. Alright, visit. They'll pay for information from the captains. Find out what and how.
But you probably don't have any
I've
because
got information.
You haven't been to sea.
Look at all this information.
Ask if there's anything they need. Ask to speak to an authority. Leave the Admiralty.
I just want to talk to your boss. Do you have an appointment? Not as such. Once you've proven yourself, perhaps. Alright, I'll ask what they need. This port. Speak to our agent there and return. And you'll see what you're rewarded. Alright, so we just got to talk to their person. Alright, we're going to leave.
So back to the story.
Where is the port?
Choose perhaps not.
Hire on a crew. Hold on, we're going to find the port. The dry dock has to be the same as the port, right?
I would think not.
Offer a passage to a tomb colonist. An immigrant will pay to be taken north. Sure.
Tomb colonists are sort of zombies in this world.
Okay. They don't
not
explain
really, not really
anything
zombies.
to me. I don't know
mummies.
this. Like, how am I supposed to know if I haven't played Fallen London that a tomb colonist is a fucking zombie mummy?
It's a mummy. And they're not bad people, they're just a different type of person. I was just trying to explain. It's not a bad thing.
Alright, it's oddly difficult to die in Fallen London, but when a Londoner is too tatty and wretched to live, they wrap themselves in bandages and take shit for the tomb colonies. Your crew takes one of these on board in a padded coffin. They'll sleep there until the journey is done. Alright, cool, so they're out of my hair. Let's go hire on more crew.
I don't think you can right now. You don't have enough money.
We're going to go to the dry dock.
I think you should go back to the storylet that says advice for captains and begin from the beginning of the story.
Oh my god, okay. Alright, let's go back, I guess. Advice for captains. Yeah, this is tutorial.
Alright, but, I mean...
I don't care about a tutorial. Alright, your lodgings. There's nothing for me to do. Back to the rest of the city. Or click to the London right on the right. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can reach these storylets from down here.
Oh, shipyard.
That's where you, like, change your ship.
I thought we were supposed to talk to the guy at the port.
Yeah, but the port isn't the same as shipyard, is it?
I think so.
We're going through this so quick, I don't know where anything is. You're already at London, I think.
There's got to be something here to do. Alright, we're going to hire on more crew. Look, we got stuff.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
We lost some echoes in that. We've got 45 now.
Hire on more crew.
And now I have 15.
Alright, so we're pretty well crewed up. I'm gonna go back to this person and yell at them because I can't find any fucking information.
You still can't do
I
anything
don't know what to do! I am so confused and I'm so lost.
You're going by so quick, I don't even know.
There are no options here. There's nothing. Hold.
Can you click on the person at the top of the thing?
This person?
Can you? Yeah, right click to speak to this officer.
Ah. Ask her what she wants from life. Han's shadow. It's like the flit at Z, right? No one to tell you what... I can't read this. And no one to kick you downstairs just because you got a little bit tall. I'll be faithful off. Fuck it. I give up. Continue. Alright. Increase your iron. Can't do. I can just repeat myself like I'm a fucking autist. And yeah, that's it. Can we speak to the rat? Speak to. Flit at your ferret. Attracts its attention. Go! Play with your ferret.
A weary roll of the eye.
Play, that eye roll says. Play. I played once in the happy warrens of London before you installed me in this floating coffin and made me eat dried food. Damn your play. It's an elegant eye roll. He is very well spoken.
Okay, so I have no idea... Oh, wait. Okay, so right here to the side of the book, there's a little close
AJ
icon.
is pointing to something. This?
No, the little close.
Alright.
Now we're on a ship.
Oh, and a tutorial. Alright, click the launch button to leave port. Launch. Bam! Movement. The WSAD keys to move.
Oh, wait. You hired more crew, but they're not assigned to a slot. So...
God damn it, how do I go back now?
I don't know.
Look at this turning speed. Oh, this definitely controls like a ship. W twice to speed up. Tap S to slow down and reverse. Use aim. Alright, so S reverse. Go. To visit this port, click the dock button.
Alright, so let's quickly check to see if you can assign any more crew.
No,
nope.
We can't.
So you didn't actually hire anybody?
No, I hired people. They're just not officers.
Fair enough.
We have got a garbage truck outside of our window. 1 second. Fuckers. The audacity.
Okay, so the only thing that I know to do right now is not any of that. Your, whatever she is, your officer here wants to be put ashore in a particular place, and she'll love you forever, apparently.
I didn't even read what she wanted.
Well, that's what she wanted. So, yeah, that's the only thing that I know up to do other than, you know, encounter things, battle them, and maybe make some choices.
Yeah, I can't turn. I don't know what this is.
Discovered Batstenver's Abyss.
I'm gonna crash. Reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay. Forward. This controls so slowly. Alright. So, we see all these little bats flying around. I guess they're inconsequential. I cannot go forward anymore. I am so stuck. Alright, what do all these do? We got a chart. We got a... I don't know what a gazetteer is. We've got full power to the engines. Didn't seem to do anything. Repair,
well, you're kind of sitting still. So.
Toggle lights. Zabat.
Beware, your engines will occasionally explode.
Okay.
I'm just reading your logbook. Fed the crew. Full power. Beware, your engines will explode.
Oh,
Laughter
okay, so
from
I
the
did full
foredeck.
power. Alright. I don't know what I'm going. Discovered Rowanina's rocks. Alright, we're gonna go see what this ship wants. It looks like I can dock there. No, it's got a little dock area. I'm gonna dock with it.
Okay.
Alright. Choo choo! Pulling up to the side to the starboard port. Avassi mateys, dock.
The starboard port?
I don't know! I'm not a fucking pirate. Alright.
So it's a light ship.
Speak to the crew. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat.
So you now have a Z story, and you've lost a recent news.
Okay.
So I guess you read the newspaper, and then you tell people about what's been in it. So that's interesting.
Oh, sure. Alright, so I can no longer go to their whatevers.
I guess not.
Launch. Alright, where should we go? What is the chart? I guess it's the map, right? Alright, so that's a big area here.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I mean, you've discovered, like, Rowena's rocks here, so is there something on it? Can you dock there?
I don't see a docking thing. Battle. Okay. All clear. Okay, so what is battle mode? I've got a deck weapon and nothing else. So, hopefully they'll tell us how we can battle when a battle comes. I imagine it's going to be kind of, like, randomized down here. Mutton Island. I like the sound of that.
And Quaker's Haven.
Oh, you know, those dastardly Quakers. I don't actually know what Quakers are. I know there's some sort of Scientology type of religion where they're all, like, crazy and worship weird things.
No, the Quakers were a...
Oh, look at this thing.
You probably could battle that. The Quakers were a very conservative Christian group back in, like, the colonial days.
Oh, we're fighting. Slow down. We're too close. Fire. Oh, I'm firing. Oh no, I'm under attack. Close. Oh, it's the slowest battle ever. Where's Godzilla when you need it? No.
It's much faster than you are.
Orolo Megalops. He's got. Hey. Oh, I thought I killed him. I didn't kill him. He's smoking for some reason. Is he dead?
But there's another one. It's coming towards you.
No. Run away.
Is there anything to collect or anything? I don't know how this works.
It said claim your prize, but I closed it. Butcher it for supplies. Dissect it for knowledge. Dissect. A careful conundrum. You worked at your knives and acids. It is an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops, one of the deep-sea crab species. But its eyes, normally vestigial, in one of these troglodytic beasts, yeah, sure, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow is almost gone now, although the spark leaps now and then to your knife. You've gained a fragment and pages. You
succeeded in a pages challenge. The way this works is the same as Fallen London, is you build up certain stats, like pages here, and then when when you encounter a challenge that builds off of that, it will tell you if it's an easy challenge, a modest one, a hard one, and your chance of success is based on how difficult the challenge is compared to your stats.
I think all of these are going to be very challenging. So, I'm not exactly playing the way they want me to.
You learn things even if you fail, though, so your stats in that thing will go up. Possibly not as much as if you succeed, but still.
Alright, so our hull is taking damage. I don't quite know how to fix it. I closed it.
Probably go back to a dock.
We're at Quaker's Haven. Once, the simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs, before London fell and the waters rushed in. Smoke spirals from a cottage chimney.
Chimneys.
Chimney. A lonely hill rises behind town. Alright, so I can't drink, because I guess I'm in AA.
You don't have whatever this... you see the skull?
Yeah.
So the second one...
Unlocked with terror, you have 1 terror. You have 3.
And unlocked with 20 echoes, you have 15. So you don't have enough money to go there.
Alright, so I picked up a wretched mog, or I can. Alright, so what do we want to do? Do we want to pick up a wretched mog?
Well, it's another mascot, so it would replace your comatose ferret.
Alright, well he's kind of a prick, so I'm going to replace him with a mog.
It's not going to be any better.
Alright, Moro, yellow-eyed, mangy, piebald thing, winds around your ankles like a manacle chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide, presumably it's hungry. So it's a cat.
Huh.
You like kitties.
I like kitties,
Alright,
but
what's
it
that smell? It jumps down from your arms and disappears into the darkness of the ship. An hour later, 5 brutally executed rats are found on the foredeck.
So you can appoint him in place of the ferret now?
Alright, so we'll do that after.
Okay.
Alright, explore the shore, chat to the fishermen. Or visit the hilltop above town. It's a modest challenge. We'll do the modest challenge.
You might fail that.
Yeah, but whatever. Alright, voice in the wind. Oh my god. You stand on a cliff top, looking over the little whitewashed village. Smoke from the chimneys of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins to a pencil smudge, then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly like a god cut in half. The scream subsides, giving way to a sorceress. Yeah, that surrounds you suddenly with the illusion of whispering voices. You could swear you hear words. In the depths, under the 7 poles, nowhere. It must be the caves around the island, tunneling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take sips from shared flask and make toast towards the mainland. The wind is southerly.
So you have a secret, and you succeeded in a pages challenge.
Ooh. Alright, Quaker's Haven. It's now, whatever that other option was, is gone.
Well, you've done it. So.
Chat to the fishermen. Oh, I guess they were probably going to give me the mission to go up to the top of the hills. Because it was 3 things, now there's only 1.
No, that's not typically how it works here. You can choose what you do, and they're usually unrelated.
What do you know? Alright, chat to the fishermen. Pirates ply in the waves. Smugglers at their work. Connate ships. Put it into... I can't read any of this. This is nonsense. They're just making up words. Alright, nothing dramatic, but enough to interest the Admiral.
You now have one of this something. A port to something. That was important.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. Unassign. Little kitty.
Aw.
Alright. I'll speak to him.
Can't even
Can't speak to him. The fuck? So we've traded out a talking, like,
well, an
ferret.
eye-rolling ferret.
Its perpetual ill temper does not endear it to the crew, but it does make an effective ratter. Well, that's all fucking cats. None of them have good
And it
tempers.
gives you +2 to iron, whatever
Alright.
that is.
So we got a lot of iron. I guess we leave now. Shops. I can sell fuel. Don't want to sell that. Can't do anything in there. I guess we leave.
That crab is still awfully close.
God damn it, buddy, just leave. Get a life. Alright. I'm trying to go forward. It will not let me.
You have to launch first.
Oh. Who needs to put their car in gear? Battle!
It's just another ship.
Yeah, but I want whatever's in it. Alright, we're gone. We just completely went opposite directions. Alright. This looks a little deep here.
Little ships throng the waters here, the crew grow wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless Sea. We draw near to the Cumaean Canal, the way to the surface. So you can actually go to the surface here?
I thought we're in the surface.
No, this is underground. This is the Untersea.
It's just a name. I didn't know that we're actually under the sea. How is there smoke under the sea?
You're not under the sea, you're underground. Fallen London is a mile below the surface, and there is a sea below the ground of where London used to be. So this is the world of Fallen London. So this is all underground. There is no sky. Above you is just the top of the cave that's covered in like little gems that sparkle, so they look kind of like stars.
If you say so. Alright, so our food
I played
needs...
Fallen London.
Our crew needs food. Oh, half rations, hushed voices, tired faces. Encourage them. This isn't the time for rousing speeches, but a quiet word here and there will help.
A high-risk challenge.
Alright. Perhaps you shouldn't have made that joke about boiled bat. Sailors will have their superstitions, or take their superstitions seriously.
So you now gain 5 terror.
Alright.
And if you're at a total of 8, which is wary. In these games, you can go insane. So if you get too much terror, you will probably go insane and then maybe die.
Alright. You've countered a jelly flyers that prey on Cumaean shipping. We're gonna fight! Bam! It's gonna kill me from behind.
Probably.
Why you... No! Suffered 8 damage. I can't attack. Turn around. Or... No. Okay. No. It's turning around.
Oh, no. It's attacking me.
Ah, my butt. My butt. Alright. So I think I have to be aimed in the right direction to attack it.
Probably.
But I turn like a ship. It's so quick. It's so quick. I can't turn. I just got to evade. Full speed ahead. Full power to the engines. No. There's just nothing around me.
Alright.
Alright, I think I got away. I think we're good. No! Kill the wounded, damp the flames. Do it quickly. Alright, you've saved injured sailors.
Succeeded.
But the ship has suffered terribly. Well, we're trying to get away. We're trying to do our best. I'm sorry.
Wait, land. You discovered the Republic of...
Slow down.
The Iron Republic. Okay.
Slow. Alright. Uh-oh, here we go. Desperate measures. Seamen, Maz made up word drowned. We've laid her out on the deck. Shall we, the funeral. A bow. I can't read any of this
Your
nonsense.
bosun's face is furtive.
Sure. Arrange the What is with this writing? Arrange the funeral. Do I have a stutter?
This is someone speaking to you, I guess, and this is their manner of speech. So this is all written in, like, dialect and stuff.
Because I'm getting fucked up on words like this, period.
So,
having to, like, slow down and read it. And then I'm getting shit like this.
Okay, so after that, it's like, it may be the bosun is hinting at a solution to your supplies problem. So he's like, arrange for the funeral. So it's like, let's eat her.
Where did you get that from?
He's hinting at your supplies problem. Let's have the funeral. Can you not?
No, I don't get where... So they're saying let's have the funeral.
But if so, you'll have none of it. So the first option is, fuck off, we're going to actually bury her at sea. The second option is, put her body to good use. The crew are starving, let's eat this dead chick.
So this in isolation makes no sense. This suggests, that in hide. I hadn't gotten to that. So I'm just confused as hell what the hell's going on here. So we're going to eat the bitch. Quiet among the tables, you announce the unexpected rediscovery of a lost barrel of salt pork. Muted cheers greet the announcement. That afternoon, your sailors tuck into the meager rations and meaty broth in utter silence. No one asks about Seaman McElfuss's.
So your terror has gone up to 18. You should really read what happens off of these things.
I did read it.
But you didn't read it out, and I have no idea what it was.
That was it?
No.
Okay. I can't go forward. There we go. Alright, the Iron Republic. That does not look friendly.
No,
but
not really.
I need to get somewhere.
And you really need to, heal your ship.
Yeah. Oh god. Rebellious murmurs. The plates are empty, cups are dry, your crew's loyalty is less than certain by the day. Discipline. Promise them that if they cross you, they'll never see their homes again. Inspiration. Promise that if they trust you a little longer, they'll see their homes soon.
They're equally risky, so...
Discipline. Fears. When you've done... There's absolute silence from the crew. The engines roar below. The ship surges on. Dismissed! Your first officer growls. Alright, so I've succeeded and I've gained more terror.
The terror isn't a good thing.
I've gained more terror. I will rule with an iron fist. This is a fan fiction of Aladdin in which he just goes nuts and uses Genie to take over the world. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dock. If we can please get to this point without anything else happening. I can't do it. I am so bad at this.
You might want to back up.
I'm trying. Okay. And, alright.
This place looks very sinister.
I'm back. And now go forward. Go forward.
The glassy chop of dark water, the iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. That doesn't sound good.
Oh, I'm gonna crash. Ouch. I'm low on fuel. Dock before anything else happens. Alright. Shipyard, can I fix? I can buy more fuel.
Do you perhaps just get fixed up when you go in? Nope, the hull is really low up in the top corner.
Alright, how do I do anything? I don't know how to do anything.
Well, I think you might be able to get back to what you closed by.
Launch, dock. Okay. So, Iron Republic. I can't listen, can't do any of that. Market of the Hungers, the Parliament of Flies. Alright. Factory engines roar like false lions. Blood thunders in the dock pipes. Crimson lightning scatters across the deck. Leaps to the rail, curls like a cat. The city is reflected in a glassy, calm harbor water. The citizens there have the heads of dogs and serpents. Hell has brought freedom to the Iron Republic. Freedom from the laws, even those of nature. Alright. So, yeah. I expected a little bit more.
Your crew needs provisions. You might want to try to...
Right.
You got $6. I don't think you can do this.
The feast. The option is available to those who have already turned cannibal. We can't afford any of this. We don't have soup.
So if you want them to eat, they're going to have to eat people.
Yeah. There's no food. There's nothing like that. So
eat people?
Go ahead and eat people. Appetite satisfied. You and your cannibal acolytes have selected your next victim. Behind closed doors, you wait, watch, and strike. You are merciful. Your knives are sharp. The rest of the crew will benefit from a nourishing anonymous stew. Perhaps they know nothing. Perhaps they don't want to know. Dun dun dun. You're fed. Don't complain.
You now have a new quality of unaccountably peckish.
Alright, go back to the market, which did nothing. I can compile a port report. Sure. Alright, new passions. The sensations of the Republic are overwhelming. This is a desire for years. That is halted for fountains. What? That is a hatred for fountains. That doesn't help. That's not any better. Here's an emotion that can only be expressed mathematically. Now you are awash with nostalgia for the hatching of the egg. Write it down. Write it all down. Perhaps you'll be rid of it. I do not know what is going on.
I think perhaps you're going a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I think so. Alright.
I must say that I love the way that Failbetter Games writes these things, because they're very Victorian and poetic, and I love that stuff.
I wish I knew what was going on.
These are the things you've collected. So, you have port reports
So
and
I guess
terrors.
I can take this back to London and give it to the people that were like, oh, you have not gathered enough, whatever.
Yeah, probably. Like, all of these things usually either unlock other little storylets, so you'll get something else in that story, or they're something that you can sell or trade or whatever.
I can swap a secret for more iron. I don't know what that does. I still don't know what iron is.
Perhaps it fixes your hull, I don't know.
Which could really use some health.
You could always check the tutorial book, the advice for captains.
Don't tell me what to do. On exploration, on terror, on new stories, no, it doesn't tell you anything. And I'm just going to go ahead and fix this problem you tell me what to do by selling the book. It's gone. I've gained echo. Look, that paid off. Look at all this echo.
And now what are you going to do with it?
I can buy food for the people.
How are you going to fix your ship? Your hull is at 23.
I don't know. I can buy fuel. I need some fuel.
If we had read more of this stuff, maybe we would understand.
Alright, I've got fuel. That's all that matters. We are going to now leave, I guess.
I mean, why don't you go to your officer and let her do whatever with the iron? Maybe it will help you.
I guess. Alright, go. The gunner ran with the regiment, the urchin gang who kept a cannon in the high dock tower, but the urchin gangs reject adults, and now she plies her skills at sea. From the way she stumbles over the story, she misses them. The fuck? Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, so that didn't help.
Alright, fuck you guys. I know they need provisions. I can't buy it. Look.
Well, eat somebody else.
We just keep
I
killing
mean,
people.
you've already started.
Alright, so I've lost another crew member. Lose too many and your speed will be reduced. Lose them all and you too will die.
Well, you should have done it in port. Like, when they were still, like, strangers to eat.
Oh. It's a good thing I hired the extra crew now, isn't it? When you were going, oh, why are you buying all this crew? I was buying future rations. Alright, we're going to go back to London, see what happens now that we've got secrets and stories and crazy cats and cannibal people.
Do you remember the way back to London?
It's north and west.
Sort of, yeah.
Yes, she thinks I don't know where I'm going. I don't need no fucking map. I am the captain. Alright. Choo-choo, Magoo, let's go. Choo-choo. Alright,
Is that not a train noise?
I don't know. Alright, while we're sitting here and talking about the captain, I'm going to tell a little story. There is an online comic called, I don't know if I want to plug it or not, about futuristic, apocalyptic, people like after the world has ended. Oh shit, I don't want to be in Adam's Doom. Forward. Alright, so it's about an apocalyptic world that has a couple people in like gas masks and blah blah blah. And it's very quirky, and honestly to me it's very poorly well written.
Poorly well written?
Shut up. It's poorly written, well designed, like it's very pretty. I had answered, like, I used to go on Craigslist just for fun and like to, see if there was anything to do, just meet random people or get random jobs or buy things and stuff like that. And I came across an ad for like, oh, we need people to play the characters in for a television show pilot of this little comic. And I just randomly answered it and said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I ended up playing the captain of this 4 or 5 man crew, in which, where the fuck am I?
Somewhere new. I think you kind of went a little bit too far west in your attempt to go north.
Alright, well I guess we'll go check this out then.
Alright.
And I ended up playing the captain in this little thing, and I had to wear this giant gas mask and these big sweaty boots, and oh, what's happening here?
You found a treasure.
Alright, a chunk of grit baked in your ship's biscuit. You crack a tooth and curse. Your crew chuckle, but when the object turns out to be a diamond, small and badly flawed, but a diamond nonetheless, they all hush. Diamonds are sacred stone, one said. Give it to the captain, it'll be luck for us. Hang on to it. You're not going to throw a diamond in Z to appease some nameless god of Zailers' superstitions. Zailers pray to stone when they want home, hearth, and healing. She's the kind of god you want on your side.
So, do you want to appease the god who might give you something later, or do you want to go no, fuck it, I want a diamond?
I want a diamond. Alright, tuck it away. Your crew are disappointed, but diamonds are diamonds. You should not be fucking expecting me to get rid of it at this point, crew. I have made you eat people, and I've yelled at you, and my main thing is diamonds and riches, and all sorts of gold. I'm not going to fucking get rid of it. You superstitious bastards. Alright, crew needs provisions. We still don't have
Time to eat, people.
any options. Accumulant staging area. Listen for surface gossip. A story end. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble for the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, codenames, spies work. Alright, gather information for a port report. Business as usual, the gates open and shut, blah blah blah. Alright, so I guess we leave now.
Eat people.
You don't have to eat people every time.
But they're hungry, or they'll start wanting to eat each other, and then you'll lose more crew.
But they're already eating each other.
But then you won't have any crew.
But if we eat each other now, they're not going to have crew.
Alright, continue your captain story.
Yeah, so I had to, wear these big, winter fleece coats and stuff. And this was in the middle of summer when everyone's walking around in shorts, and I'm dressed up in this... Oh, shit. Alright,
Your ship founders, there are screams, a flood of dark water, the unforgettable sound of a ship's spine breaking.
Slip beneath the waves, perhaps you'll be remembered in song. I think I'm about to die.
What would be your option for providing for your air? What would you need?
What?
The
What are
little
you talking about?
next to locked. Right, you would need an ironclad will in order to do that.
Slip beneath the waves. No more sleep. Choose a legacy. Preserve something for your next captain. Ooh. Alright. CJ died. December 7th, 1987. Qualities unlocked. Absolutely none. You were CJ's... Oh, okay, so this is the next player.
Yeah.
I was his rival, retained 50% of the value. That's the only option.
You haven't unlocked enough stuff to...
I haven't unlocked any inherited weapons, so I guess I accept his legacy. and then we can... And then we get a loading screen.
We have to start over now.
Alright then. So, anyway, on with my story. Well, fuck. Okay. Choose a pass. I guess we will now be your captain, or your soldier. And we will go for fulfillment. And we will continue. I will now be Milady. Okay. So here we go. And this looks like Milady. Alright, AJ. Labyrinth of Tigers.
Wait, were you saying that the person in the scuba diving gear looked like me?
No, I just said that it's now a lady.
You said this looks like my lady. Am I not your lady?
No, what I was saying is I wanted to be called Milady, and I was making the joke that since there was a person in a helmet and you couldn't tell, it was like, yeah, this looks like a lady. Anyway, we're in the Labyrinth of Tigers. It's an underground patronage of the London Zoological Society. To cautious visitors for the educational purposes. Here you see the devil apes of fair Mandalay, the thing in the mirror, the... Oh, fuck you all. Alright, can't do anything here. Go to the lodgings.
Read the papers.
Read the papers again. News from abroad. Can't do anything here.
Adorn your lodgings. You're getting closer to being able to do things because you're
Ooh la la.
you're collecting things, so you're getting so you can kind of unlock stuff eventually.
Alright, see if what they need. Alright, so I guess we're ready to go now. We've got a cook. He can render the supplies edible if not palatable. Speak to. Increase your hearts. What do you want from life? He looks directly Seoli.
Sea of lilies. He licks his lips very slowly. Eventually you have to look away.
Awkward. Alright, perhaps not. I guess we just leave again.
I guess so.
I will never finish the story. So I played this guy, and it was a real ghetto. It was with the creator of the story itself, or the comic. And yeah, it was with his weird, socially awkward buddy, and with a bunch of other random strangers from Craigslist dressed up in the outfits, and we'd go to these different places throughout Toronto and essentially break into them. There was an old...
I've got him saying Toronto. They don't say that like that.
We say Toronto. We broke into an old Motel 8 or something like that was ready to be demolished. So, there was broken, shattered windows and graffiti and tetanus around every corner, and we'd sit there and it was a fun experience. It was uncomfortable a lot of the time, sitting in this costume and having to do take after take with a bunch of idiots. But it was interesting. And the idea was like, okay, you're not going to get paid for any of this, but eventually there's going to be like a pilot that'll, possibly like want to be on TV, and it could be like, well, I was there at the beginning, and we'll provide you with this copy of the pilot so you can show people. And he just never did. And then something like 2 years later, I went to Toronto Fan Expo with AJ, which we have mentioned on our blog, actually, at www.cjvsaj.com, in which, details our experiences with it. And I ran into him having, like, a little signing at a booth and said, hey, what the fuck, what happened to the copy? And eventually he, like, emailed it to me. And it wasn't great. It looked really good. Like, it was very pretty, and it was entertaining to watch me, like, dance and sing and do all these fun things in the costume. But it was so poorly voiced and put together and edited.
I don't know if you mentioned there, he dubbed over his voice for the captain. So you did the body motions and stuff, and he voiced the captain afterward. And he didn't do it very well. He didn't sync it up to the motions or anything. So
so it was like when we were filming it, somebody was reading it out loud, so then I would make a particular gesture for like this word in this situation, and then during the editing it was completely different pace. The person doing it didn't try to match it up at all, and they were just reading from the script. So they'd finish talking and it would be like a Godzilla movie where I'm still gesturing my hands as if I was saying that at that particular moment, and it was just terrible, and it hasn't been picked up for TV at all.
Notably, he mentioned at the signing booth that it had won some sort of award. They had shown it at like an indie thing somewhere. He didn't actually say where. He's just like, oh yeah, it just won the award at the contest. And we're like, what fucking contest?
Yeah, and then I saw this thing and I went, shit, the other contest entries must have been terrible.
But are you not going to mention the most annoying thing about all this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The most annoying...
Oh yes, the name, the credit. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I was the fucking captain in this thing.
Like the main character.
Yeah, who was also named the captain. And I was there from the beginning. I was in all the shots. I had the lowest credit in the credits. I was last. And they didn't bother to have my full name.
It's not even that. There was one scene that he shot with some friend of his for like 20 seconds that they put in the beginning, and they listed that guy first as the captain.
Yeah. Okay, so there was an opening monologue that I had no part of. That was just like a picture of him from the distance, and then the introduction, and then boom, all the scenes that I did. And this guy got top billing full name, and I didn't even get my last name in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
So fucking irritating.
So, fuck you, Vitaly. Alright, so we are in the Hunter's Keep. Hump of dark wood, swathed in mist, like 100 other undersea islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow. Lawns, impossibly green and lush in the false starlight. I'm just reading words. I don't know what's going on.
This seems to me very Lovecraftian. This is just reminding me of like a little Lovecraftian town where everyone's a fish monster, that sort of thing.
Okay. So present yourself at the house, walk in the gardens, recontour the island, spy on the house. This is your character, technically.
Spy on the house.
Spy on the house. All right. Oh, shit. You're not reading all this.
And it failed. So
yeah, you have acquainted with the sisters. You have failed the challenge. Yeah, you can pause this and read if you want. All right, what do you want to do next? Luncheon with the sisters. Cynthia, Lucy, Phoebe, or...
I mean, we should have read that to know, like...
Nah. Just go on with who you like the most. She's the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. AJ.
Oi.
Lucy, middle sister, sunny, restless, prone to giggles. Did I call you CJ?
No.
Oh. Okay, so CJ.
Phoebe is soft-voiced, watchful, and unpredictable. Let's go with Phoebe.
Okay. Oh my god, what are you doing to me?
But
I cannot read this much.
It's a story-based game. This is the point.
But people watching us, they don't want a story. They want our stories.
If they're watching this particular Let's Play, they probably want a story.
Like, comment, and subscribe whether or not you want a story.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is might be our only Let's Play of this.
Yeah.
Because we're not really getting anywhere. I was intending for this to be a series. I haven't been keeping track of the time, like, over an hour at this point.
I don't think it's been that long.
So, yeah, this might be the only one. Anyway. We've got a lot of shit. That's all for now. Hunter's Keep, can we go back? The parlor is empty. Where are the sisters? News. What do you want to do?
Might as well get some news, I guess.
Alright. Knock and wait. You ask the self-ride maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you're invited to lunch. Ooh, more lunch. What do you want to do now?
We can back out of this and do something
No,
else.
we'll talk to Lucy.
Oh, fine then.
Okay,
You're not
a
going to read it
tale,
anywhere.
blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we've got a tale. Alright, so not receiving visitors. Let's do that.
Oh my god.
You, oh my god. You shush. Recontour the island. You now have one of this. Support report. Boom! We got something from it. Alright, we'll leave since AJ doesn't care about the story. Alright.
I don't care about opening the story and then not reading it.
Alright, I'm gonna fight these bats with bats.
Do you have bats?
It says Zabat.
Okay.
Fire!
No, you just didn't read that when it popped up earlier. When you're really far away from land, you can use Zabat or rather a Zbat, to go out and reconnoiter and find land for you.
Okay. Back up, fire!
I think they're faster than you are.
No, but I'm stronger. Oh shit, something's up here.
It's not a boat.
Fire! Yeah.
Alright, go collect your rewards or whatever.
It just looks like a bunch of blood in the water.
That's what it looked like last time, too.
We're not cannibals in this playthrough.
But go get whatever it is.
Don't tell me what to do.
But get it.
You get it.
I can't get it. You're controlling it.
Alright, so gather up the corpses. They are succulent with stolen blood into the pot. Dispose of the corpses. Their mere touch leaves you shuddering.
It will reduce your terror.
What do you want to do?
You don't have terror in this game, so you might as well just eat the blood.
Alright. On an unorthodox diet, these little bones are troublesome. The flesh is quite gamey. Salt them well enough and they're quite edible. Yum. We're gonna crash! No, must save Rose. AJ doesn't like the movie Titanic for some reason.
I saw it when it came out in the theater, and I was really fucking bored. I kind of went on a semi-date to it, and it was just...
Honey.
I was, 18? You didn't know me back then. And yeah, when I went home, my way of describing it to my mother, who was like, "Oh, how was the movie?" It was they got on the boat, they got off the boat, they got on the boat, they got off the boat, they drowned.
They never got off the boat.
They did actually. They got off onto like a little boat or something, and like a tiny boat, and they were like, "Oh, there's too many people," and they get back on the boat and try to find a different way off of it or whatever. And it's like, yeah, on and off this boat until they drown.
We're describing different movies. I don't think they ever.
I haven't seen it since it came out.
Okay, so they obviously crashed into an iceberg, and then people start dying, and then some survivors got on a boat.
And they tried, and then they were
what
like,
do you mean?
"Oh,
Who tried? Who tried?"
Rose and DiCaprio face. They got
on. They never got on a boat.
They got on the boat.
They never got on a boat.
They
We're
got
gonna
on
crash
the
and
boat.
die.
That's not my fault.
They never full power to the engines. Okay, whatever.
If I cared enough, we could rewatch this movie to see that they got on a boat and got back off of it.
They fall like after the ship sinks into the water.
Yeah, I know they do that. That's the last time they get off the boat.
That's the only time they get off the boat. And then they get on the stupid door, and then Rose is like, "Fuck you, go drown," and Jack drowns. They are never on another boat.
They are, for like 3 seconds, on another boat, and then they go like, "Oh, this boat's overcrowded," or some shit. I can't remember the plot reason anymore. But it looked for a second like, oh, they might live. They're about to get on a boat.
We're gonna die here because of your dislike of Titanic. It's distracted me.
Venderbite.
We can't get anywhere. There's no port. Oh, there's a port there. Alright. Let's turn around. Go! Turn! Turn, you motherfucker. Can't do it fast enough. There's bats. Oh my god. We're gonna get double teamed.
Well, whoever was behind you seems to have left.
Yeah, because they don't want to fuck with the bats. Alright. Oh god. No. I do not like. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Dock. Give me the dock option.
You're not close enough to the dock.
But yeah, I surprisingly enjoy... Oh god.
You're gonna die in
no
port.
No one here gonna help me. Someone shoot a cannon. How do you not have defenses for pirates? Oh god. Oh, I can't do this.
You lost a crew member.
I can't do this.
Oh, you lost 2 crew members.
I can't do it. Full speed ahead.
And crash.
No, dock. I survived. Okay. So we're at the tomb colonies. Shit, it was the other chick that wanted here.
Did you?
Yeah, or in the first one.
I don't
when
think
we had,
so.
taken on the, passenger.
Tooken's not a word.
We took it on the passenger. There's the passenger that you were saying was a mummy zombie.
No, that was a separate person.
That was the first person!
No.
Oh my god, somebody watch that. Explore Vanderbilt. Visit the first curator. Gather gossip.
Gossip?
Alright. You now have a port report. Yay. That was exciting.
I think these are the
Pick
things that the Admiralty wants.
Pick one.
The curator.
We're gonna go for the curator. Alright, so captains, the first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It's been here much longer than London, like the oldest tomb colonists, but even the tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. Listen to the whispered request. Ask about the grand sanatorium. Accept the commission. Depart for now.
Ask about the sanatorium. That sounds fun.
Oh, silk skin, you want to know? The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we want to Z.
Go to Z.
Go to Z. We needed something else, somewhere to end.
So the people of the, Untersee, Fallen London, don't actually die. They come back to life once they're died, and they eventually just kind of rot away. So that's what the tomb colonists are.
Okay. We will listen to the whispered request. I'm making the executive decision. 7 colors, Cosmogon, Erigo, Pelgin, Steward, List. Find them here and there across the wide. Cosmogon sounds like a nice color. It's like, what would you like to paint our room? Cosmogon would look nice in the light. Just mentally picture it as sort of like, you roll on the little, painter wheel thing, and it just comes out kind of like a shiny, glossy rainbow, kind of like you'd find on, a sports car.
That's not what I thought of as at all.
I'm not finished. A glossy rainbow just randomized, you can't... you dip it into the paint, right? And it looks like, oh yeah, here's this striped design. And you roll it on the wall, but it doesn't come out like a striped design. It's kind of randomized as, a different assortment of, you look at a lizard or something that's very shiny, or a butterfly, and it's got all these different patterns and stuff. It comes out like that, completely randomized. And then depending on the time of day, morning, noon, night, and how the, different light shines on it, it looks kind of different and glossy. And then at night, it's sort of neon and kind of glows.
I think the terrors have made you go mad.
That sounds awesome! Cosmogon! Somebody make that happen. I want DARPA to make that.
Okay. We have been playing this for way too long. I think we should probably end this. I mean, it's going to be an endless Let's Play. I mean, has anyone stuck with us for all of this?
I think they have. Like, comment, and subscribe if you stuck with us. Tell us what time that you decided to quit watching this. Alright, we're going to leave, because AJ doesn't like these people, because she's a racist, and she doesn't like... zombie mummy people, and we're just gonna leave, and we're gonna go die at Z. Come on, bats, fucking bring it. I can't fire. Alright, we're gone. We're just gonna, go out here.
They don't even care anymore.
Oh, they're chasing. Nope, full power. Oh, they got their buddies. Can't catch me. There's nothing out
I'm
here.
waiting for your engines to explode.
No.
Well, you can send out your Z-Bat to see if there's anything.
Goes the bat. What is that thing? Fire. It's a
life
bird. Speaking of the Titanic, this would have made it much more interesting for you, wouldn't it?
It has 400 HP.
I can do it. I'm not doing anything. Come on, Lifeberg. Bring it. Why not Lifeberg?
You have angered the Lifeberg.
Fuck you. Ugh. Oh, one hit and we're dead. Oh. Thank you for watching. This has been Sunless Sea by the makers of
Fallen London.
Fallen London.
Fallen London.
And we'll see you next time in Not This Game. Thank you for watching.